Welcome to the fight of the ages, the fight that elevated the course of Jujutsu Kaisen, the one and only Choso vs Yuji. You know this fight, your friends and family knows this fight. The fight that when it gets animated will definitely be the best in the series, in fact it's the best now. The avenging brother that trying to kill his brother's murderer, then after having a phenomenon happen to him, wanted to make him his brother? But just how exactly did it turn into one of the most fated battles in Jujutsu Kaisen, changing both of their lives forever? Usu! What's up guys, my name is Jake Xiao. Leave a like on the video, I'm aiming for around 50 likes as I believe in you guys to do so. Also, subscribe if you're new, and let's get into this. Yuji leaves Mei to fight off a cursed spirit. Yuji sprints off fast so then he could be able to save some people in the process of trying to get to Gojo. That didn't last long though. He encountered Choso in the process. Yuji killed his brothers, Eso and Ketchizu. This led to him raging and using blood manipulation instantly, the piercing blood version, which was straight up to kill Yuji Tadori from the jump. This was blocked by Yuji Tadori, but the pressure was so much that Yuji had to deflect it away before it caused any more damage, but unfortunately his left arm became out of commission. Choso feels a punch from Yuji and feels the famous double impact. This left him surprised, for sure, and it didn't stop him from asking the ultimate question: did my younger brother leave any final words with you? To this day, I don't even know why Yuji told him, but he let him know they cried. I think that was a bad idea, buddy. This made Choso even more infuriated and caused him to become much more adamant to finish everything off as quickly as possible. Choso gets ready, goes for another piercing blood to the point where Yuji even feels like he's about to die. But thinking quick on his feet, he jumps. Choso knew this is bait, but he wanted to see what Yuji was all about and why he did it. So pretty much he shoots, and with this swiftness, Yuji dodges and comes towards Choso, coming in for the close hand-to-hand combat. Yuji leads in with a right hook, looking to do a gut punch, and then supernova pops off with blood hitting the back of Yuji Tadori. The blood manipulation supernova is blood condensed by convergence that is released and shot out in every direction like a buckshot. Not only that, the stab into the foot straight into Yuji, but Yuji still kicked back with the stabbed foot. This man is insane. The knife stuck in his foot was actually sent away from Choso, and then after, with the athleticism of Yuji, was able to manipulate and punch the side of Choso. The anticipation of the piercing blood putting Yuji on the back foot, but then he faked out this enhancement of the body like we've seen with Narutoshimi do against Megumi. Yuji is getting outmaneuvered in every way, getting comboed, and to finish off is hit with convergence piercing blood. That's gotta hurt. Choso didn't condense the attack enough, allowing Yuji to survive the pierce to the belly. So Yuji was very lucky. Megamaru comes into the car to help Itadori and figures out the opponent technique due to being with Naruto Shikamo from school. The blood technique is seen as the most balanced, whether it's long range, close range, or mid range, meaning the weakness is not blatant at all. In fact, they'll go as far to say Choso doesn't suffer from blood loss as well, meaning that he has no weaknesses. Yay. Only one idea, one thing that could possibly work, and that's when Megamaru instructs Yuji to go to the bath, an idea that had only 10% chance of working. Choso battle IQ is quite high, as he deduces Yuji is having a plan in place for such weaknesses. But Megamaru taunts him and his brothers, and that makes him go into the bathroom, making him riled up to try and avenge them. He gets into the bathroom and attacks Megamaru, and then gets snuck up by Yuji, in which he blocks. But the whole point of everything was to get him under the water. In doing so, it prevented Choso from being able to use blood outside of the body. We are then blessed with one of the coldest panels to date in Jujutsu Kaisen. Choso's confused, but uses the blood inside his body, which was flowing red scale at stat. Yuji recognizes the tides has changed, and now Choso is on his turf, the essence of pure hand-to-hand combat. I can win. Choso, while having blood imbued and compressed to its very limit in his hand, making sure it was not exposed to water, pierces Yuji's liver. Yuji was hit with a blood meteorite. Yuji was thinking loads of things like, I was too careless, I didn't think there were any more projectiles, where did I get hit, and more. He said he's going to lose, he's going to die, but then Yuji snaps out of it. The mistake he made before against the finger bearer, thinking that he was going to die and being scared, all changed at that very moment. All he thought was using all that fear as cursed energy, the acceptance of his role to free Gojo, even if it means he dies. Choso's stressed out because 3 hits is all Yuji has done to him, and it's caused him so much trouble. The meteorite was lucky, but because I caught him off guard, Choso has distinguished Yuji as a severe threat, to the point he is willing to risk thrombosis. Back to the water settings, Yuji gets in the cubicle, closes the door. Even Choso is like, huh? Why would you do that? Then a kick straight into the face of Choso, stunning him and hitting him with a hurricanrana. Now time for that finishing blow. Yuji wasn't using his left hand the whole fight. He made sure he thought he was injured. Yuji, trying to be slick with it, catches him off guard, or at least he tried to. Then he hits him. It was a bit of a funny, weird hit, but the next thing that happened was a rip. A full attack by Choso around the shoulder of Yuji, completely hurting him, battering him, smashed into the wall, and Yuji was done. Yuji was on the verge of death itself at the hands of Choso. Until that moment, a memory was born in Choso's brain of a past event that never happened.
He needs some milk.
Memories that showed family, but in this case, brothers. This fight is what caused the shift in dynamic between Choso and Yuji completely. Choso regaining memories and aiming to also want to defeat Kenjaku after what he's done to his brothers and everyone that he loves. And also concluding that Kenjaku is a sick man, the brother he almost killed, and needing to look after. Everything actually ended up changing and shifted to where Yuji accepts him as a brother now. You can see as Yuji actually felt bad for everything that's happened, especially the Sukuna situation. Choso's always been the person that was there to look after him and make sure that he's fine. The dynamic between Choso and Yuji has shifted dramatically. In fact, to the point where I believe that as brothers, the most wholesome relationship that we've probably seen in the series, about two people that really care for each other. And with Choso being the older brother, he's making sure that he vows to never hurt Yuji again, while Yuji, quite unsure why he's always acting like this, has come to accept that and wants him to be the older brother that looks after him. Because as you can see, as time goes on, the development of trust and the development of brotherhood increases bit by bit by bit. I mean, Yuji did tell other people to just call him his brother, so hey, at least that's a moment that's for the ages. Anyway, that concludes the video. Thank you for watching a lot. I really appreciate it as always. As I say to you guys, subscribe if you're new. Check out the other videos on my channel that you can see on the screen right now. And as I say to the new and old people that come and visit my channel, Jana.